Unhappy, wrote German playwright Bertolt Brecht, the land that needs heroes. Journalist Fintan O'Toole embraces Brecht's insight to argue that too often in Ireland, the heroic is intertwined with the awful. It comes with a savage imperative of self-disclosure. Citizens have to give up their private selves because our collective public realm has failed them. Vicky Phelan had to make her terminal illness a political matter. Mark and David Ryan had to go to RTU Radio to talk about how they were abused as children in Blackrock College. In Matthew's Gospel, Jesus coaxes us to be shining truth, to live on the mountaintop, to live the truth as best as we can and let it fall where it may. Then Jesus concludes, in the same way your light must shine in people's sight, so that seeing your good works, they may give praise to your Father in heaven. Revealingly, Jesus says, your fathers, almost as a calm and secure affirmation. He is seemingly trying to invite us into the same relationship with God that he has. He's not just my Father, Jesus is saying, but he's also yours. So we needn't be the mountaintop, the city, the whole house. We're simply that which shines on the mountaintop, which illuminates the house. We're not the whole loaf of bread, we're just the leaven. We're not the whole meal, we're not the broccoli, spuds, or chops. We're just the salt, and our shared and loving God is the banquet, the mountain, and the focus of praise. Baptist theologian John Piper argues that people don't enjoy salt. They enjoy what is salted. We are salt of the earth. We don't exist for ourselves. Writer Joseph O'Connor's latest book is about Monsignor Hugh O'Flaherty, the Kerry man, who bravely saved thousands of people from Nazi cruelty. In his novel, O'Connor writes, it's not the courage to preach about your convictions or tell other people what they should do, but the courage to do it yourself. O'Connor speculates about the origins of O'Flaherty's bravery, arguing, I think it came from a religious conviction and from a human rights conviction, and I think it partly came from being from Kerry. Damien Dempsey, a Dublin-born singer, sings in his native working-class accent, mixing traditional Irish folk contemporary lyrics that deliver social and political commentaries on Irish society. As an 11-year-old in 1986, he badgered his parents for a guitar. And that Christmas he got his wish. It was an Eastern European model. He described it as a crude instrument. But when he managed to get a few chords together, he likened the experience to getting a peck on the cheek from God. Dempsey lives in Donaghmede. Nobody treats me any differently, he says happily. I'm not a superstar. At 13, Catherine Craney, living in the north of Ireland, wanted to be an artist. Setback after setback coloured Catherine's efforts until in her late 30s After teaching herself via YouTube, things turned around and she started getting recognition. Inspired by the selfless love of her mother's carer and partner Vinnie, who looked after her for over 20 years until her death at 60, Catherine has just painted a portrait called Carer. It's a powerful portrait, radiating light and shade, and is shortlisted for the Zurich Portrait Prize. The portrait is of a 30-year-old called Jordan Dennis, who worked in a nursing home through the pandemic and who also got COVID himself. We are salt of the earth because we make life tasty and worth living for others. When we draw from this understanding, when we drift from this understanding, we become like flourless salt or a blown out light bulb. Joseph O'Connor's book is aptly titled My Father's House. O'Flaherty's bravery, Dempsey's humanity, Vicky Phelan's moral force, the Ryan's courage and Crean's creativity are not the whole house, simply that which illuminates the house. Amen.